Hello friends, I am in the kitchen again today and we are going to make banana cake, banana bread, banana muffin style-y. We're doing it in this 20cm tin. What I've done is I've sprayed it around the edges with sunflower oil cooking spray, and I've lined it with reusable parchment, the base and around the sides. In here I have 4 tablespoons of sunflower oil and 4 fluid ounces or 125 mils of milk, 2 large eggs, 3 brown bananas, 100 grams of sugar. Now what I use is half caster sugar and half coconut sugar. If you don't have coconut sugar, just leave it out, just use 100 grams full caster. The original recipe that I got this from, it's a very old one, actually calls for 200 grams of caster sugar. I did it with that and it is always sweet, so don't need it. So I use 100 grams of sugar, whatever that may be. Mine is half caster, half coconut. And here I have 260 grams of wholemeal flour and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Right, let me show you how this bad boy gets together. This is actually a really nice wet batter, so it can be whisked just with a normal balloon whisk. But first off, you get your bananas. Ugh, these are old. Actually, I don't want the bits in here. What they say is that these are the way you're supposed to eat bananas, when they're brown. My mother-in-law does. I think it's a bit... Ugh, really? Tell me what you do. If you eat super brown bananas, let me know. We are all different and we all do different things. When bananas go overripe in my house, they get caked. Right, I'm not going to use this last banana because it's looking too brown, so I'm going to use this one. If you go too, what I found anyway, if you go too ripe, like to the point where it is just mush inside the banana, it can sometimes make your cake go off really quickly. So don't let it go too far. Give it a smush. I decided, as I'm right-handed, it's best for you to be on my left. I know last time I did a cat in the kitchen, you were on my right. But I wasn't doing this. You basically have an elbow in your face if I was doing this. Right then, next, sucre or sugar. That mix. That just goes immediately. Oh, beautiful. Okay, now we're going to add our milk and oil. This is a super quick batter to whip up. And I've got my 2 eggs here. Just going to give them a quick zhuzh. Move back, pour the eggs in. I'm going to do this in real time, just so you can see exactly how quick it is to put it together. Now I've got my flour and my salt. I'll go this way. Just pour it in. Really no need to be super delicate with it, but I'm quite delicate in this stage because I don't want to over mix the flour. Because it can make your cake really tough if you over mix. Done. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Cake batter is made. How ridiculous is that? That is the simplest cake ever. I mean, you can do it. This is originally actually a muffin recipe, but I put it in this cake tin because it's just easier. Oh, I forgot to tell you, preheat your oven to 180 or 160 fan or gas mark 4. And that's 350 Fahrenheit, I believe. Right then. Pour the joy in the pan. Yum, 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 yum. Get as much of that in there as you can. Give it a tappity tap tap. And in the oven it goes at, I'm doing it 360, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it for 35 minutes and I'll check it at that point. Generally it takes 40-45 minutes, but you know, depending on the moon and the star constellation and the wind is in the right direction, you know, who knows. Right, anyway, talking trash. In it goes. Bye, baby. There she blows. So she's in there now, 35 minutes. I'll give her a prick with a stick. Actually, talking about the time it took to whisk up this batter, I was chatting to you about what I had for the first bit of the video, so it wasn't 4 minutes at all. Right then, time to get the old cake out of the oven. Get a cocktail stick. Get your oven mitt. Oh, ooh, she looks pretty. Probably needs a little bit more colour. I'll give her a stick. Right the way into the middle, come out. It's come out fairly clean, look. So I would say that she's done. She looks boot, but I want to give her just a smudge more colour. So I'm going to stick her back in for about 2 to 3 minutes. Back in you go, love bug. Alexa, set timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Okay, Miss Alexa was beeping at me, so it's time to get... That's better. Time to get Miss Banana out the oven. There we go. Look. She be boot. So what we're going to do now is leave her to cool down a bit in the tin for 10 minutes. And then we shall decant onto our cooling rack. Okay, I think I've got you at the right angle. Now I wanted to show you how to unmould a cake. Unmold? Is that the right word? Get a spatula. Get your cake. Elsie, I'm doing a video, sweetheart, a minute. I'm showing the friends how to take a cake out of a tin. Just run it around. Just to loosen up the edges. I mean, this one's already loose because I've got a reusable parchment on it. Give it a shake. Put your hand underneath and spread your fingers out. So you're really supporting. Oh, I don't know if you can see. So you're really supporting the cake like that, see? And then peel off the base. Oh, look at that joy. Hand on the other side. Flip over. Gently place down. Ta-da! Or, let's go back. You don't need to put your hand over it. You can put the cooling rack over it. That's actually easier. Put the cooling rack over the cake. This is a better way. And then flip, and it's on the cooling rack. Ta-da! Now let your cake cool down.